Hi everyone, it's Kelly, Blackheart Prims, and I am doing a couple card shares for Hearts1217, the birthday card club that I'm in. And here in November, oh my god, today's November 1st. Holy crap! Well, first let me say I hope everybody had a great Halloween. But anyways, there's two birthdays in November. And this particular image is a Kraftn Kimmie, and I bought this last year, and it was kind of like one of those you buy a whole bunch of stamps, and then you start regretting a couple of the images because you're like, when in the hell am I ever going to use that? When am I going to use a stamp that has a turkey? So, anywho, I was actually thinking about giving this one away in a rack, or a swap or something, but I went ahead and hung on to it, and I'm so happy I did because I'm in this great birthday card club that Mel is hosting, and it's really making me use my stuff. So for those of you that have a ton of crap that you just adore but you've never used, think about hosting or joining a Christmas, not a Christmas, but a card club, because it's just so much fun. Initially, you're kind of like, oh my God, what'd I get myself into? But once you get going, it really, motivates you. So anyways, okay, enough of that. So this is what I did. I colored her with Copic markers, and I glassy accented her eyes. I used the Recollections fall paper on the background. It's right here. I also used, well, this brown flowers from Wild Orchid Crafts, but I don't recall where these orange ones came from. But, they're just orange flowers. I added a little bit of lace on this little grouping. Some Viva Decor pearl pins in orange. And then a real pretty brown grosgrain ribbon with an MFT, gosh, what color green is that? Limeade, I think is what it is. But anyways, the only thing, and then the For You is just a random stamp, and then happy birthday, and then a little note from me, and then I covered the ribbon that I put just with that. So the only thing that I was a little bummed over was on these little white drumstick covers. I have one of those white souffle pins, and the premise behind these pins are that they're supposed to puff up. Mine didn't really puff, and I mean, I went over it like 3 different times, like I'd let it thoroughly dry. And so I was a bit disappointed in that. I do have some of the puffy paint, but it's such a small area, and I was afraid it was going to knock out the black, so I just opted, to stay with this. Yeah, so I don't know if you can kind of see a little bit of shimmer on her stockings and the trim and her little heart. I used my Copic clear glitter pin. What are those called? Spica? Here's the deal with these pins as well. I really only like the clear with the glitter. I find that the colored ones take away from your coloring that you did. For example, let's just say this was pink, and I shaded, all this real pretty pink. And then if I were to go in with the pink spica pen, it makes all the work that I just did kind of muddy. Does that make sense? So I just choose to use the clear, if that helps anybody out. I don't know. So anyways, so there's this one. Then while I was making these, I came across somebody, gosh darn it, I really have a bad habit of not writing down when I see somebody do something, like writing their name down so I can give them credit. But needless to say, she had bought these creative dies from Creative Time dies, and this is medium stitch scallop bow tie, and I fell in love with it. So I got the medium and I got the small. So this morning, so I had both cards made exactly like this with that bow and button, and I was happy with it. I was real happy with it yesterday. Well, this morning I woke up and thought, I'm gonna, I need to do some videos. Well, then I made a bow, again with the hot fudge paper. That's what I used as the base, and I like it even better. So that is what I'm using, the medium size. So here it is in my hand to give you a better idea. There it is. It's very dimensional. So, and I also learned that, which I didn't do on both of these, you need to roll your edges. So when it's a big flat piece like this, take it, hold it like this, and rub it on like a rounded corner. If you've, I mean, I'll do it on this, but otherwise the paper tends to, let me get out of the light there, kind of see how it's got a real bad crease, but I still think it looks adorable. I went a little overboard on the glue gun right there, but I didn't want it to move. So anywho, these two cards are going out today with some goodies. And what I'm doing too, because you know how everybody's using the corrugated, the leftover envelopes, so what I've done is I've stuffed it with some goodies, and I'm going to send that with the card, and then that way you all can, use the goodies, but maybe if you want to make one of those pocket cards with the envelope, you can do that as well. So there's my two cards, and again, they're both, stamped with happy birthday. And I'm just so happy I finally got to use my turkey card, because I figured I'd kill two birds with one stone. It's a Thanksgiving card and a birthday card. So, all right, everyone. I'm done with the videos for a while. And I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Alrighty, toodles.